so bent on pleasing people. You know, we want to make everybody happy. We don't want anybody around us to be unhappy with us. So we do everything we can to make them happy. But in doing so, are we neglecting to make God happy?
Right.
Are we neglecting to please God? Is God happy with us today? You know, the things that we do on a day-to-day basis, the things we say, is our words seasoned with salt? Or do our words offend just about everybody we talk to? You know, I'm getting there. I'm trying to get to a place to where the word says, a perfect man does not offend in word. Something I can't remember how I exactly quoted, but it's pretty much saying the more you perfect your life in God, the less you offend people. And in the Old Testament, in Proverbs, it says a wise man keeps his tongue. You know, it's a lot of times that we may know something about somebody, somebody's talking about, but maybe God don't want to say anything. You know, I prayed a prayer one time. Not every so often, I pray it too. You know, still. And the prayer was, Lord, the areas that I am strong in, make me weak. The areas that I'm weak in, make me strong. Because in some areas we're not strong in the power of the Lord and in His might. We're strong in our own might. We've learned to be strong in certain areas. And God can't do nothing with us in that area because we're too strong. So our prayer is, Lord, make me weak in that area. So in my weakness, your strength can be made perfect. Not that you can just show your strength, but make it perfect. Strength is perfected in weakness. But if we always was so strong and so mighty that God can't show His strength because we're strong. This is the reason why God uses children. The word says that out of the mouth of babes and sucklings have thou ordained strength because of your enemies. I mean, in other words, they're saying that Sister Sarah's son came up and sat in the pulpit. He was just chilling in the apostle seat. I was like, wow, you know. But I knew that, like Apostle said, the young man is anointed. He gonna preach, and not just that, but he gonna have a bold anointing. That was real bold for him to come up and sit in the apostle seat. That was bold, you know. But I just believe the Lord, you know, put it on him to get a bold anointing, because it's a bold anointing in secret.
Oh yes, you right on.
Yes, Lord. And Lord, but you know, the reason why I mentioned that about him was because that strength. See, a child represents all kind of different weaknesses, frailties, unsureties. You know, they don't have a mind of they have a mind of their own, but they don't understand. And so but God used that child to get up, say, put a stool right here and say, Saints, I got a word for you. And the Lord said, the reason why He does that is because He ordained strength because of His enemies. When you see a child like that, get up here and, you know, minister or say, pray a prayer or something. Even the unsaved folk, even the atheists be like, man, that's something else. That's a bit deep right there. And they feel something going inside them. Oh, yeah. And so that's one of the reasons why God uses the youth, you know, because of His enemies. To make His power known among His enemies.
That's right.
Elijah, when he was standing on top of Mount Carmel, he prayed a prayer. And we always talk about the fire falling. But what about the prayer he prayed? The prayer he prayed was what made the fire come, or what sent the fire down. But the prayer he prayed was this. He said, Lord, let fire come down from heaven so that men may know, that you are God, number one. That's the first thing, that you are God. Any believer, any minister, any person of God should their first gear in doing anything for